Boom! Head to head, Monsterbass, Lucky Tackle Box. We're gonna see if we compare prices and see if it's actually worth buying these guys right now. Stay tuned. All right, let's start it off with Lucky Tackle Box. Move this to the side. I've actually already got this open before and went through the prices, see what prices are online versus what they have in here and what they show. So prices, they vary a little bit on both boxes. So we're gonna see on Lucky Tackle Box. This is actually probably February box because I got this for my birthday, and I figured, you know, why not compare boxes. I was with Lucky Tackle Box before, and the reason I left, we'll get into that here in a bit. But anyway, so let's open this up and see what we have in here. Let me throw these baits out on here. All right, quite a few baits out here for the price of 27 pretty much. Now that box that I have for Monsterbass is actually a little higher price, but we'll get to that. So the stuff you get in here, there was a few things I didn't like about this. We're gonna get into that. All right, so the Gamer Lures Ace Stick Bait, I'm sorry. All right, that was gonna be this guy right here. Let's see if I show that. All right. Now, one thing I didn't like about them. So they say it's $4.79. That's with 8 baits. You know, it doesn't even say the quantity that's supposed to be in here. But when I looked it up online, it's supposed to be 8 baits for $4.79. So I counted them. There's only 6. Jipping you there. So with being 6, that's gonna be, I'm gonna break it down and be $3.59. That's what it would be, technically. All right. So that's that. All right. Then we're gonna get into, all right, the Matrix Shad, Matrix Hog. They actually called it a little different on the website. I looked it up, and actually I thought I was gonna get a shad, but I ended up getting, it was actually a lizard that was in here. And if you see in there, I pulled these out and I counted them. There was only 7 baits in the bag. That being the case, that was one of the reasons I did not like Lucky Tackle Box. Every time I got them before, it was just like you were getting samples. They give you 2 or 3 or 4, and it wasn't really enough. You go out through that and you're like, well, I need another box, but you're supposed to get the quantity that you should get, which again, I'm surprised this company is legit. Now, if I'm wrong, I did a little research, searched for them. They're there, they're apparently real, but the quantity that they're selling for the price that they say as well on here just doesn't match up. So you'll see up there at the top, I put, you know, with 8 baits, it'd be $4.19. Now with 7, it's $3.66. So, now, those 2 down. Let's go to Raw Outdoors Lipless Crank. This one. All right, apparently real company. They say $9.99. I found it for $5.99. All right, so there's that. Let's go to, all right, this is one of my pet peeves with them too. So they give you a lot, and I'll go ahead and throw these out here. They give you a lot of these small little setups, and they call them $2.99 for that. $2.99 for that. I don't believe it. Now, I think that was $2.99 as well. This one's closer to the money, but still not there. I think I showed that one too. All right, so these guys here. All right, so we got the tungsten bait, bullet weight. There's 2 different weights there. I think it's 3/16 of an ounce and then 1/4 of an ounce. So that there is, they say $2.99. looking it up and able to, you can break these things down. You can probably get them for both of those for about $1.20, both of them. So that's what I'll give for them. That's giving a little extra because of the packaging. With these hooks, I was actually supposed to get a, let's see. I don't think this is what I was supposed to get because it doesn't say anything about Texas rig, but that's what I got. So I looked that up and figured what you could buy that for. All right, because if you buy bulk, you can save a lot more money versus this. So 75 cents is what I'm gonna call this. That's given a little high, I believe, but it's just a bead and a couple hooks, a couple 3/0 hooks, not much. And this could be basically for a beginner fisherman, and because you're not set up, you don't have the weights, you don't have the hooks, all that stuff. I can see that this would probably work for a beginner starting out. But another one of my pet peeves is the little way for them to save a little money and give you something. They say, oh, we're giving you 7 different baits or whatever the case may be. Okay, all right. So that's that. I'm gonna actually, we'll say this wacky rig was 55 cents. All right, 55 cents for that. Okay. All right, we'll go into the frog. This is actually live target. Well, you can see that live frog or live target. I looked them up, and that was pretty close. They were saying $8.99. I'll say that's pretty close. I found it $8.46 someplace, and I found it $9.95 in another place, a little higher. So that one's pretty close. I'll go with them on that one. All right, then we got a spinnerbait, the Blade Beast. They're saying this guy, sorry about that, this guy is, say $8.49. Yeah, that's what they say, $8.49 for this. All right, spinnerbaits, yeah, they can get pretty high up there. I can probably kind of agree with the $8.49. But I did find it for $5, and then I found in between, really it was $5 and then $8.49, all in between there. So that is that. Now let's go. They threw in a couple extras for us. Throw us a little skirt, cheap little thing. I mean, really, you could probably go 5 cents to 50 cents most. All right, that's that. Then we got line. We got some monofilament, 5 pound. It's only 75 yards. Okay, so I looked up some line online. Yeah, line online. So, and basically I found 1,175 yards. So if you break that down, because that's what they're doing, they're breaking it down. Yeah, you got a little packaging here, so it really would probably cost 59 cents, but with packaging probably 75 cents. So that's what you get with them. Now it's only the XL package or whatever. That's $27. Now you can save a little money, okay, and go a little put in a coupon or whatever and save a little money. So with the savings, what you get, put this over here. I know it's a chicken scratch here, but savings that you get. All right, so with the low, taking up what this would cost for the lowest I can get this for, okay, versus them. All right, you still have a savings, $2.87. Not much, so there's still a savings doing it this way. I don't like that they gypped you a little bit there, but I don't like the whole couple hooks here and there, that type of thing. They're just trying to save yourself money by throwing those in there too. Now Monsterbass does that as well. We'll get to that. But they're still kind of doing the same thing. Not as good as to what I like, because they use a lot of their own brands that they make. So I couldn't find out for sure if this was, you know, their own brand or whatever that they made. Same with this. So, but anyways, let's go to the other box. All right, so for Monsterbass, this is the March box. And before they had a Jason Christie box, and then a Strike King Takeover box. I'll throw those up there, throw one of those up there at least, and have you look at those. But those were really top notch. You were really getting your best value, or your best valued box, you know, for the price that you were paying. So anyways, we got, again, I've already went through all this, did some price comparisons. I always do, I always have to. It's just a pet peeve of mine. You know, are you really saving money? We'll find out. Now, again, this box is a $35 box. You can get it cheaper if you use a code or coupon or whatnot. You can save some money that way. So let's start off with Bait Lab, B-A Lab, E-L-A-B, all right, which is this guy, all right. This is gonna be, they say it's $10, okay. On their website, it actually has it for $8.95. Now keep in mind, the price that you have online with the company is actually gonna be a little lower because you gotta factor in the price of tax, if there was tax, or shipping and all that other stuff. So they have to count that in there. So again, they have it for 10, found it for $8.95. All right, War Eagle. This is, what was the War Eagle? What was the War Eagle? Oh, here it is. That's a spinner bait. Okay, so 3/8 ounce spinner bait. That guy. All right, it is $7, and I believe it was on their website. I don't know. You can see there. I found it for $7.99. So that one's pretty good. Then we go to the Lunker Hunt. Oh, we got a popper here. Topwater popper. All right. So that guy, they say it's for $5. I found it anywhere from $3.99 to $7.95. All right. They say it's $5. So again, varies a little bit there. But the good thing is they still use a lot of well-known baits, and their prices are pretty legit. So next we'll go to the Z-Man chatterbait. All right, so that they say $5. All right, and I actually found that anywhere from $3.99 to $5.59. That's that guy there. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go to On the Spot Baits. That is this. Now, that's a small bait company as well. They did not gyp you. They actually have, I believe it was the 8. Yeah, the 8. Excuse me. They actually have the 8 in there. All right, On the Spot, they say it's $4. I found it for $4. I could not find this anywhere else, but on their website. All right, then we go to Brisher Baits. This is for $4. It says there. All right, that's gonna be 10-inch curly tails, and that's on their website as well. Those things actually look pretty nice. And they come with 6, the same thing, 6 online with them. So that was, they say $4, and it was $4.39. All right, I looked around some more, couldn't find anything else online. Zoom, everybody knows about Zoom. All right, Zoom, yeah, let's see, Super Fluke, all right. And it's a 5-count box. They say $5, I could find it for $4.29. Then we got some hooks. Now that's a little pet peeve of mine. There's an assortment of hooks there, about 4-count. There's a few different kinds in there from what I understand. All right, so anyways, they say they're $3. You can find a 5-pack for $3.19, 4-pack for $4.59. So that one's pretty on the spot. Again, they probably save money to buy the quantity, split them up, throw them in packages, and there you go. For this box is a $35 box. You can get this thing for low price, if I was to buy all this for the cheapest I can buy it for, I could buy it for $39.41. So that's the savings buying it from the box for $4.41. That's the low. Now the high, if I was able to buy this thing for, I bought all this for the highest price I can buy it for, that's a savings of $14.51. All right, there you go, guys. Little comparisons there. Now, let me know if you want me to try a Lucky Tackle box. Really see if there's actually, if it's worth it. I'll compare the two. Let me know down in the comments below. Other than that, guys, till next time, stay hooked.